Buried it all in alcohol.
Dude, you're the one with the drinking problem, okay? I
You're
don't have
hiding
a
your
drinking
shame in
problem.
alcohol.
I don't. And why are you wearing a glove? What are you,
Oh,
fucking Michael Jackson now?
I'm always prepared. I'm always ready. Why do you think I wear these gloves?
Because you're brain damaged. And you possibly finger your teammates' assholes.
And
Own up what? What are you... What?
own up to your non-nattiness.
Does it seem like I'm on steroids right now?
Oof.
I said I'm not on steroids, motherfucker.
Alright. Well,
It's with a heavy heart that I have to admit something to everyone. I'm not 100% natty. That's right. You heard it. It's been very, I'm a hypocrite. I've been making fun of juicers and steroid abusers this whole time, but I myself have not been 100% natty. What kind of steroids have I been taking? It's not EPO. It's not a Tremboloni sandwich. It's not Duranabol. I've been taking non-GMO, vegan, organic steroids, also known as CMOS. Now, I know I promoted it in a story. I just want to apologize for anybody that's trying to actually stay natty. But I've been promoting probably the best and healthiest steroid you can possibly get. What exactly is CMOS? I'll tell you what it tastes like. It tastes like Vaseline. Imagine just taking a scoop of Vaseline and shoving it in your mouth. It's not very tasty, but getting something shoved up your ass is not very pleasant. Now, is it, Mike? Or maybe it is for you. I don't know. I don't judge. If you like getting tongued in the asshole or having something shoved up there, you know, this is America. And you have the right to do whatever pleases you, okay? Even though the latter feels a lot better. I just felt like you guys deserve to know the truth. So what does CMOS do for you? It helps you recover fast, gives you an insane amount of energy. It's basically like a sensu bean.
What's happening?
Now, people tell me I don't really live a healthy lifestyle. I don't know why. But apparently it's not that healthy. So I needed to find something to give me a little bit of an edge so that I could just not be the worst person in the gym, okay? That's my bar. But when I found out after taking it that it skyrocketed me to be the guy with the best cardio, the most strength, when I take it, some of these higher belts just feel really frail, I guess is the best word to say. So for those of you hating on Galval, I understand him now. I understand why he juices to the gills, because it makes you feel like a fucking animal. And who doesn't want to feel that way? No, I'm not into furry porn. We've all had that moment where you've lost energy, you can't go anymore, but you have a dominant position, but you know you're about to give it up. You have nothing left to give. In that moment, you realize, fuck, if I was on something, if I was on a sick one, things wouldn't have to be this way. Now, for any of you that does anything sport or combat sport related, you've all had that moment where you've realized a little something could make the difference in this role, in this tournament, whatever. I've had that moment every fucking minute of training. Is that why I'm this way and trying to spread the natty message? I'm not drunk, by the way. I'm talking very coherently. Fuck you. I don't know. I'm not a fucking psychiatrist. This is the most effective vegan, non-GMO, natural, organic steroid you can possibly buy. It has every mineral the human body needs.
It's a single-celled protein combined with synthetic aminos, vitamins, and minerals. Everything the body needs.
I mean, as soon as it hits my tongue, I immediately get a raging hard-on. I don't need Cialis. I don't need Viagra. I got CMOS. The only downside to the raging hard-on is having one when you take someone's back. They get the wrong idea of exactly why you have the hard-on. Now, don't flatter yourself. It's not because I'm attracted to you. It's because of the sea moss. All right, motherfucker? I wish I could say that's the only steroid I'm taking, but there is another. It's called Shilajit. Some people call it shawarma, but the proper term is Shilajit. I'll show you what it looks like. It's like a black tar. And no, this is not heroin. My source gets it from Russia. Anything from Russia that enhances your athletic ability is steroids. I'm not saying Russia has a history of using steroids on their athletes to perform better in the Olympics. That's ridiculous.
Yulia Stepanov was one of Russia's elite runners, fueled by steroids.
But it is what it is. Bruce Lee took this shit. Enough said.
Enough said.
This isn't a commercial. This isn't me trying to promote, but if you're interested in these products, go ahead and send me a DM and I'll get you your source. I know you're interested. And what exactly does Shilajit do? Well, it makes you breathe easier. It makes your cardio like Colby Covington's.
I got porn star cardio.
It makes you think more. It makes you smarter. It increases brain function. Now, if you're a hater who is constantly in a negative vibration, of course you're not going to believe this shit, and that's fine. I don't want you to fucking believe in it. I want you to stay down there while the rest of us ascend into transhumanism. Pretty sure I said that right. Now, the best thing about these steroids is that you don't even look like you're on steroids, but you are. For example, let's take a look at some athletes that have taken these supplements and don't look like a typical steroid abuser. Here's one fighter in Bellator. No one would suspect this guy takes any steroids. I mean, just look at him. He's a killer. Just look at him. Here's another guy. This guy is famous not just for streaming Call of Duty on Twitch and raping the corpses of his dead enemies.
Down. He's dead. He's going down. He's up.
He's most famous for choking out Craig Jones.
Face Craig.
People would argue that Craig Jones is on steroids because of his close match with Gordon Ryan, who for some reason people think is on steroids, but he's not. He's 100% natty. If you don't believe me, I have the video, Gordon Ryan, natty or not, and I prove that he is 100% natty. Fuck moreplatesmoredates.com. He uses bro science and says what people want them to say for clicks and views. I am a man of truth. I'm a hypocrite. And believe me, Gordon Ryan is natty. So, Craig Jones being in a close competition with Gordon Ryan doesn't mean anything. It was just two natties going at it. Okay, so back to where we were talking about. This particular athlete, Mason Fowler, you may have heard of him, only if you're in the Bay Area or really into jiu-jitsu. You would never suspect is on steroids. I mean, just look at him. He's tiny. He's small. Gabby Garcia mogs this guy. And Gabby is also a natty. She's naughty, but she's natty. Back to Mason Fowler. You would never guess this guy is on steroids, but guess what? He's also a user or abuser of the CMOS and the Shilajit. Believe me, I know. I personally made a delivery to him. And he was so jacked up on this shit. He didn't even say hi to me. Wasn't nice to me. Just said, hey, you want to come in? You take your fucking shoes off. He didn't even realize I was there to deliver him the good stuff. Another thing Mason has proved is it enhances your video game play and your savagery. As, like I said, he molests the dead bodies of his victims. If you want to see that, follow his Twitch channel down below.
Let's go.
You know, I do want to promote the natty life. You know, natty by nature. Natty by nature. What is that? So, my coach, who recently has gone soft, but like a old 80-year-old man who just snorted 60 milligrams of Viagra, is getting hard again real fast. Believe me, I know. I've been throwing up at his training sessions. Said, natty by nature. And I asked him, Coach, what is natty by nature like? Do you think I'm always in the nature? He goes, no. You idiot. It's naughty by nature. But I changed it to natty by nature. I'm a comedic genius. I was like, Coach, wow. You're not just this monster looking fiend. You're hilarious. Please don't make me do 200 burpees again. Please, dear God, I don't want to do 200 burpees again. Anyway, this is my confession. Like I said, I'm not promoting anyone. Even Mike is on it, and he's already on every fucking steroid possible. Anyway, you know, I'm always promoting the natty lifestyle and a healthy lifestyle. You know, you gotta be healthy and do healthy things like me. Like, for example, drinking alcohol throughout the day is arguably one of the best supplements you can do. Alcohol makes you stronger, makes you faster, increases cardio as well. It's not quite as pungent as the sea moss, but it gets you there, all right? It gets you there. Well, to wrap the video up, I just want to say thank you to anybody watching this video. I'm very grateful. It wouldn't be proper to not abuse my nipples in a certain way. People are fucking haters, and they didn't like that I said Mackenzie Dern's accent was fake. Look, Brazilians, just watch my video and see that I prove that her accent is real, okay? Give it a chance. Don't get mad and just fucking send me hateful messages and shit about how you're gonna stick acai in my pee hole. Sticking something up a man's asshole, that's one thing. Sticking it up his pee hole, that's fucked up. That's way too far. You know, some people are into that, but not me, man. My asshole puckers at the thought. So please stop sending me those messages. It's weird that all of you have the same threat. Anyway, here it is. Go ahead and laugh and share and fuck you. Oh! Natty nipples. Rated N for Natty.